Hi, I'm dgerard and this is Pivot to AI. Today, if AI coding is all that, where's your numbers? There's a lot of AI coding bros right now who are super impressed with the latest version of Claude Code. This is a game changer. This is the future. You can't deny it. They're all saying the same phrases. And it turns out I can deny it if they can't give numbers to back up their claims. Because we can measure AI coding effectiveness. We have measured AI coding effectiveness. We have the methodology. The AI bros just don't want to measure it. I wonder why that is. So we have one public study that applied any actually reasonable methodology to AI coding itself. That's the Meta study from July last year. Meta got 16 experienced open source developers with, quote, moderate AI experience, unquote. Meta got the devs to fix real bug reports in their own projects. The devs used either Cursor with Claude Code or no AI help at random. The key part is Meta actually screen recorded and timed the work. The devs said they'd worked 20% faster. Wow. But they'd actually been slowed down 19%. They thought they were faster, they were actually slower. And that's why you have to measure. Vibe self-reports are wrong. You have to measure. The Meta report itself lists all the obvious caveats. They're very scrupulous. It's only 16 subjects, n equals 16, so that beats the usual n equals 1 anecdote or n equals 0, given it's always just vibes. Meta uses early 2025 coding models, and all the bros will tell you the models are so much better 3 months from the present day, whatever the present day is. But if you're not measuring, you're just wasting everyone's time spouting vibes. AI bros keep refusing to understand the concept of measurement. I ask for measurements, they give me how they felt so great. They say measuring coding performance just isn't possible. I say Meta literally measured it. They say the Meta study is outdated, but they do not redo the Meta study better. They just want to pretend the Meta study never happened. And by the way, Meta are huge AI coding fans. They're literally AI doomsday cultists from the effective altruism subculture. They write studies about AI doomsday. Meta were completely surprised by the numbers they got. Come on, can really nobody do a better job than the AI doomsday nutters? Measuring your performance isn't hard, even if you just do it yourself. We talked in September about Mike Judge, who thought AI coding made him so fast. Then he looked at the Meta study and he measured himself, and he found the AI had slowed him down about 20%. Every AI fan dismisses the Meta study, but there doesn't seem to be a single one since that's even to that standard of actually measuring the work. A lot of bros answer with, but I just love vibe coding. Look at all my vibe code. That's nice, but if you can't bring numbers, you're wasting everyone's time. They're yelling vibes at people like they forgot what measuring is. I had one AI advocate put forward the 2025 Dora report as more up-to-date evidence than the Meta report. Dora is part of Google Cloud. The AI bros love the Dora report because it's extremely strongly a promotion for AI. Dora says, quote, AI's primary role in software development is that of an amplifier. It magnifies the strengths of high-performing organizations and the dysfunctions of struggling ones. Unquote. If you get bad results, you must be organizing it wrong. Dora's methodology, get this, quote, drawing on qualitative data and a global survey, unquote. Dora didn't measure coding performance at any point. They asked devs how they felt about it. Then they literally drew graphs of the vibes. because that turns vibes into data, right? Anyone who answers the meter study with the Dora study didn't understand the question. Dora did measure some stuff. They showed that AI really speeds up feature delivery. You can tick off so many story points. But this is actually well known. AI tools fix bugs, and they also add more bugs. 1 dgerard leaves, 3 dgerads enter. Now, AI coding tools have improved. Instead of obvious bugs, they now make subtle bugs. The vibe coders don't care. It just shows you need to hire more vibe coders, mate. In fact, IEEE Spectrum ran a story where an ardent vibe coder notices exactly that. AI coding assistants are getting worse. New models are more prone to silent but deadly failure modes. Quote, a task that might have taken 5 hours assisted by AI and perhaps 10 hours without it is now more commonly taking 7 or 8 hours or even longer. It's reached the point where I am sometimes going back and using older versions of large language models. Unquote. I strongly suspect a lot of the noisiest Claude Code fans had it do one thing apparently right, and they were completely one-shotted by it. And they will do anything to just get that high one more time. When you get these guys saying Claude is so much better now, show me the numbers, or I don't have to take you seriously at all. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI. Don't forget to send this episode to the vibe coder in your life who never shuts up. Hit like and subscribe, leave a podcast review, and you can support our work here by dropping just $5 into the Patreon linked in the show notes, or the coffee for one-offs, or buy a t-shirt. They're great. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.